California has produced legendary soccer players like Alex Morgan and Sophia Smith. Well, now another star with World Cup hopes is coming down the pipeline in the Bay Area. Here's the story of high-scoring forward Ella Kral. Moraga, California lies 12 miles east of Oakland in the beautiful Northern California hills. But we aren't here to sightsee today. Instead, we're starstruck by rising soccer phenom Ella Kral. On this day, she's hard at work with the Lamorinda Soccer Club, built up over the last few decades by coach Mohamed. It's one of the best breeding grounds in the country for rising soccer stars.
It's just a very serious environment and it pushes you super hard, and I've never been in a space where I feel like comfortable. Like I always feel like I'm being pushed, and if you're not being pushed, there's always a way to be pushed, whether that's playing up or playing with boys, and I think that specifically Lamorinda allows you to do that.
I think honestly the biggest thing is playing with national team players at training every single day. As for me personally, it pushes me to perform at the highest level. I think everyday training is it's a competitive environment. It's a place where everyone's coming to get better every single day.
Hours of relentless training produces stars like Kral. She's ranked among the top 20 players from the class of 2026, a speedy forward with a nose for the goal.
I feel like soccer has just been in my life for a really long time, and I remember my dad's from the Czech Republic and we would go to Prague very often, and right outside of my grandma's apartment is a kind of an outside field, but it's like a mini field, almost like an arena, and there would just be pickup games there all the time, and I always wanted to play, but it was kind of no, you can't play, your brother can play, and then eventually they let me play, and it's just, I kind of just fell in love with the sport.
Passion, the love for the game and dedication. She came to the club when she was probably 10, 11, and you could see talent early, but her dedication, her passion to the game is, it's great.
Sure, Ella has a ton of natural ability, but her competitive nature is what really sets her apart.
I think she is obviously a very skilled player and she has speed, but I would say her mentality, she always has passion and just really wants to win.
She's very competitive, super competitive. I remember one time we took her to the tennis court and her and her brother and her dad was playing tennis, and he swung the ball, Ella, and she missed, and she took the racket and she just slammed it down, and she walked away because she lost, and she hates losing because she's so competitive.
Nowhere was that combination of talent and competitiveness on display more than in the summer of 2024, when she was playing for the United States under-16 team in Turkey.
We were playing in our second game, I think it was, against Vietnam, and I was subbed in the last 30 minutes with another teammate of mine named Jaden Rodriguez, and I think that was just the best game and best feeling I've ever had in my entire life. I scored a hat trick in those 30 minutes, and it was just back-to-back goals, and it was just the environment, the crowd, everything was just so amazing, and I could probably tell you every single detail of that.
It was a dream come true for Kral, who grew up idolizing USA legend Carly Lloyd. And while Kral is also on the national team radar, she will play next season not far from home when she heads to Stanford.
I'm really excited for her. I'm really excited for this journey for Ella. I'm super excited to go watch her play. I'm happy she's staying home, not going far.
First step is Stanford. I am beyond excited to be able to say that I'm going to play there. And I do want to play in the NWSL. I do have a goal to go across sea to Europe and play in Europe. And I really want to play in the Premier League. I really want to play for Chelsea or Man City. And seeing Naomi Girma go all the way from here, being at San Diego Wave, and then going to Chelsea and just being able to play in that environment I think that the difference between European soccer and American soccer is completely different, and they're both at different levels.
From Moraga, California to conquering the world, there's nothing that Ella Kral can't do.